few different iPod stands and stuff that I've gone through. This is the iPad 1. This is kind of this heavy-duty Gorilla case that I put on there, and it's got a stand that comes with it. This is probably like $50 off of somewhere. I think it's, like I said, I think it's called a Gorilla case, and it doesn't have any wires that go in the back. And I've taken the piece off there that usually covers it. But that's the heavy-duty case. Makes the whole thing a lot heavier, but it's a lot more heavy-duty. This is a little one that I bought that came with the, or that came off of Apple's website. It's small, and the iPad just sits in there, sort of like this. So this is an iPhone that doesn't fit in there, so it's kind of not as good. It doesn't, but it does sit pretty good. It holds the thing up. Don't really need the power, but it has to fit in there. And the ones with the cases, once I put a case on there, it doesn't fit in there at all, so it's kind of crappy. So I probably hardly ever use that one unless I'm taking it out. This is another one that I bought off of the internet. Somewhere iSound, I think is what it's called. And it holds the iPad in here. It's pretty cool. It holds it in here. Holds it in here like this, even though I don't have the things out of the case, because once it's out of the case it doesn't fit in there. So that's a different iPad, iPhone I got on the 3G. This is a 4G, and it fits in there. So this is pretty cool because it has the iPad in there. This is another one I bought off the internet. This one's kind of neat. It fits in here and holds it sort of like a book, except for it makes it kind of heavy, so it's almost like carrying around a laptop or a netbook. But it does hold pretty good. It's got a hole for the camera up there. That's the iPad 2. The iPad 1 doesn't have a camera. And then the one I use most of the time, when I have this in, this is one of the first ones I bought, which is this one, which is pretty cool because it has a little thing on the back. This one came off the Apple website. Has a little thing on the back to set it in, but it fits in there. It's very light, very easy to use, and then it has a thing that folds up, and then it sits sort of at an angle, and the iPad sits there. That's probably the best one to use, but when I use that, it doesn't fit in any other chargers. So I usually end up using that and just taking the wire, setting it on here, and leaving it there. But I do use this one to charge up the iPhones, just because it's kind of easy. Okay, so that gives you an idea on the iPod cases and stuff. I bet if you build a little wooden one, sort of like this, which is heavy duty, or even this one, which is longer, you could set it in. You really don't need the power. You can always just plug it in from the side. But that's the one to use. This one is actually pretty good. It's just that it doesn't work with a case, and it's kind of easy to hold it when it's in one of these cases. Even though this one's kind of heavy duty, it's got some foam, and it probably protects a little bit more. That's probably a good traveling one, but this is a good one to hand hold it all the time. Okay.